time I sip on codeine, I get vulnerable. Annoying the sounds of the storm when it comes. She understand I can't take her everywhere a nigga going. I've been in the field like the children of the corn. I can hear the tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at yourself cause she can't leave me alone. Gossip and messy, it ain't what we doing. Traveling around the world. Over the phone, dropping tears. I get my vulnerable when I can feel. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. The real one, exactly what it is. Don't say it cause you know that's why I want to hear. Traveling around the world. I sit on my balcony and wonder how you feeling. I got a career that takes my time away from women. I cannot convince you that I love you for a living. I be on your line, feelings flowing like a river. You be texting back, you and Kiki on the river. Message say deliver, but I know that y'all don't get it. Why you introduce us if you knew that you was with him? Made me shake his hand, we got been fucking for a minute. Walk me off the plane because you know that I'm a swimmer. Supposed to be a dog, but
up the load. Normally I come to you guys in the AM, but today is a little different. I've already been driving for quite some time. I actually had a load that I was picking up in the Carolinas, South Carolina, a different part of South Carolina, which it don't hurt my feelings because I don't like where I was going anyway. And if I had to pick, I would rather much have picked where I'm at now versus going to where they had me going. But apparently the shipper had canceled the load. So, but I was almost there. I was like 30 minutes away. I was getting ready to pick up an empty, and I was about 30 minutes away. So I seen the message come through, and of course they always send it when you're driving. So I drove probably about like 10-15 minutes, and then I parked and just to see what the message was, and it ended up being that they canceled the load. Okay, cool, whatever, no big deal. So I drove 2 more hours, 2 hours and some change up this way to pick up this load. And it's better, the weather's better, it's hot out here. Over where I was at, it was super rainy, gloomy looking. It was just disgusting. So yeah,
at the end of the street, turn left.
I had to pick up a trailer. It was crazy because where I was picking up my trailer was literally, up the street, around the block from where I would have had to pick up the load. I was picking up an empty to take an empty in to I was letting them know that they were getting my trailer, so we had already discussed I'll just pull up, they get the trailer number to verify it and all of that, and I will go. So basically, to make a long story short, I had them to reroute me to a trailer closer to where I had to go. I picked that up and then came over here.
Turn
so
left on
now,
Sagittarius Way, then take the first right.
You said turn right? Baby girl, did you say turn right? Or did you say turn left? What way did you say turn, mama? But anywho, so that's what we're dealing with right now. So I'm on my way back. It was definitely crazy this morning, but it's okay. It worked out. I just, you know, I didn't get upset or anything or nothing. I just was like, you know what, whatever, because I really didn't want to go there no way, so it didn't hurt my feelings one way or another.
Turn right on South Old Piedmont Highway.
The street that they got over here, honey, is super duper tight. But I do like that facility. It's super nice, super clean. Like, I think it's a Lowe's distribution center, but they do southeastern freight pools. I guess they're Lowe's, or maybe they, I don't know. Maybe they share it with them. I don't know. But I like their facility. I really do. So, yeah. But anywho, you guys, I will get back up with you shortly.
You don't put me in a kennel. Girl, put a muzzle on it, all that barking over dinner. I was fucking with you when you had a tiny presidential. You got better when you met me, and that ain't coincidental. Tried to bring the best out you. Guess I'm not that influential. Guess I'm not the one that's meant for you. I can hear the tears when they drop over the phone. Get mad at myself cause I can't leave you alone. Gossiping messages, that ain't what we doing. Yeah. Trapping around the world. Over the phone, drop it. Get more bottle around you feel. When you drunk, you tell me exactly how you feel. For the real one, exactly what it is. Don't say it cause you know that's why I want to hear. They say time here.
This boy Anthony right here, he said, listen.
I'm from the bricks, we got a whole lot of bricks, you got a whole lot of tricks, and I wanna see what you do. Lately she been noticing he ain't easy. If I ever made you angry, girl, just know that it get better with time.
Best kept secret.
They say time is. She can't see her life without me, she's so plastic. Fuck that nigga, you can tell him that you must be. And she don't wanna go to sleep, she angry. Lately she been noticing he angry. I wish that we can change fantasy. Don't want no boo-boo fantasy. She got my heartbeat racing. They say time is. You must be. Oh, and I don't wanna go unless you make me.
Pretty face, pretty tempting, but pretty taught me ugly lessons. Pretty had me giving more than I was getting. So pretty don't come with something more than I did it. Shame to tell my friends how much I do for you.
Hello, I am back. So, what is it? I finally made it. Back to the house. Oh, excuse me. I finally made it back to the house. I had a crazy day. Ironically, I damn near drove 10 hours, but probably 8 because an hour was me coming back to the house. Well, a little less than an hour was me coming back to the house. But yeah, it was a pretty good day. I initially had a load scheduled to pick up in Beach Island, South Carolina. But I had to end up traveling to Piedmont or something like that. South Carolina, I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but I think it's Piedmont, South Carolina, to pick up the load because they canceled the load. But like I said earlier, I would have preferred, although I had never been to that location, I would prefer to go to that location anytime they send me. I will be happy to go. It's not easy necessarily getting into the place. I'm not going to say it's hard, but it wasn't an easy getting in. It was, a little tight squeeze getting on the street to get in there. But ultimately itself, it was, a pretty clean, am I closing? It was a pretty clean, spacious facility. So, that's what I liked about it. It had a lot of room, for backing. Even if I wanted to practice backing, you know, that will be a good place for that as well. Am I getting enough give so I can, trying to move up my handle, because the placement is okay, but I want it to be a little higher, so I'm trying to move it up a tad bit. So I was trying to just unscrew one screw, but it looks like I'm gonna have to do both. Ugh. So I have one more day, and then it starts my Friday, and then I'll be off. I'll come back for one day, and then I'll be off for a week. So I'm kind of excited about that. I'm looking forward to taking some time off. I said to myself, moving forward, every quarter, every 3 months, I'm gonna take some time off. So, you know, you just don't get burnt out, because trucking's one of those things you definitely can get burnt out real quick. And especially driving regional, or, you know, it's not like OTR where you have all day, 2 and 3 days to make it on a load. On this one here, you literally have, I need to turn myself off. Okay. You know, 11 hours, depending on how far the load is, you might have to do 2 and 3 loads in a day. So you really don't have time to take a break and rest and do that type of thing at all. So, you know, that's one of the things, the positives about OTR, just depending on, you know, the load itself, you have time to get it there. Usually they'll give you a day or 2 or whatever it is, depending on, you know, how far it is or whatever. So that's one of the pros to OTR, is you definitely have more time on your loads. Now, let me see. I wanted to try to move all of it together, but it doesn't look like it's going to do that. Let me see if I can screw it up some more. But I do like the little... am I closing it or am I opening it? Okay, there we go. It looks like... I do like the little spinner, the steering wheel spinner. I'm going to have to take it all the way out, because this thing here kind of works as a... I think right here. Yeah, right here will be better. But yeah, I definitely like the steering wheel spinner. I got mine from off of Amazon. I think it was like $20, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see. Yeah, right here is good. It's definitely, you know, it helps out, especially with your shoulder. So I definitely will recommend, 10 out of 10 would recommend. But you guys, I'm about to go in the house. I did eat a little something. So I'm about to go in the house and get ready for tomorrow, because I do have to work. I probably won't have a long load. I'll probably have a short one. I'm pretty sure they're going to give me a short little run. And then come back home early. Normally, what they do is give me something today that'll take me, you know, until tomorrow morning. And then once tomorrow morning is done, they will... They will just say, okay, you know, we don't have anything else for you. You can go ahead and go home. But because I got that load dropped off today, and I'm pretty sure they wasn't going to have nothing, and I only had an hour left to even be able to, maybe an hour and 20 minutes left to even be able to get anything picked up, which wasn't going to happen, especially if they had to use the crane to lift it. So, because it takes them, as you know, hours to do that, and she ain't got hours. So, yeah. So that's where we're at with it. But I will pick this thing back up tomorrow, and we'll go from there. So I hope everyone had a wonderful day. Thank you again for watching. And if you would be so kind, go ahead, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit your notification, so you'll be notified whenever I drop a new video. Until next time. Good morning. What's going on? All right, so we are here. Today is Thursday. It is currently 9:27. I am here at Fairburn Rail Yard. I am getting lifted. This is a little different because I've never had them lift from the train to my truck ever. So this was a little different. Normally, I'm on the opposite side where they do the live lift, but now I'm on this side. And yeah, this is different. So I'm just, he almost looked like he almost looked like my son's father. He threw me out for a second. I said, wait a minute, I know you ain't no heavy equipment operator. He threw me out for a second. But anywho, we're getting it live lifted. So as you see in the corner, he is taking the chassis, which is here. You can't even see that, but I ain't about to take it off the thing. And he's lifting it onto my truck. So this is different. I might have to get out the truck. I asked the gentleman on the other side, you have to get out the truck, and if you don't get out the truck, they will not lift it on. But over here, I asked him, do I need to get out the truck? He was like, no, not necessarily. And I was like, because you know, if you don't get out the truck over there, honey, they will keep bypassing your ass. I'm gonna go ahead and get out the truck though, so I can be able to lift it. So give me a sec. All right, you guys, I am back. That was interesting. It's no different than when they're changing out or swapping out your chassis or anything of that nature. But I just had never, had to experience it. Let me roll up this window a little bit because it is windy out there. I didn't realize it was going to be this windy. So I don't know. Let me see if it'll allow me to change my, now that I did that, will it allow me to change my time? Okay, here we go. I have 9 hours, I think is what it said, today, and I should be there or be ready by 12 o'clock. So we'll do 12 o'clock and p.m. because yesterday I selected 6:30, and it ended up routing it to p.m. And I was like, I did not select p.m. I definitely selected a.m. But okay. So now we are ready to go. We got our box on our back, and it's time to roll out. But this was definitely easier, quicker for two-ish. Because I've probably been here about a little over an hour, I guess. Over here a little bit in case somebody needs to, but it was cool. That was an enjoyment. I wish kind of all of them were like that. Now I know they probably don't have the space to do that, but after experiencing it, the guy was kind of cool. The little I don't know what he was. I don't know what his job title would consist of, but he was fairly cool. He was like, I asked him like, hey, I don't know what to experience on this one because I've never had to do this before. What is the protocol? What do I have to do? Do I have to get out the truck? Do I, whatever. And he was like, not necessarily. And I was like, okay. And I told him, because over there they gonna lift you if you ain't out your truck. He was like, nah, I got a little bit more control over here. And I was like, okay, cool. So he was like, I'm calling somebody now to come in and come lift you. So he took the little pins or whatever off the truck, the little locks that they lock onto the trailer, to each container while in transit. And the little crane person came down and he loaded it on up, but it was an issue because it was kind of lopsided. And so my pin wasn't going in at first, so I was like, there was somebody else trying to get lifted behind me, so I was like, well, let me just move up a little bit and try to slide my tandems to see if I can, shift it a little. But once I moved up a little bit, I heard it kind of like slam, so I still moved up. I got out, I tried the pin, it worked, it was good, it was Gucci. So then, of course, I did my paperwork and all of that. But I think this is probably going to be the only load that I have for the day, to be honest with you. I don't know if that's... She out here, I guess they ain't training. No trainer person in her truck, but I can see why they wouldn't be hiring, because they slow. So it don't make no sense to bring more people on and you already don't have the freight to be able to, you know what I'm saying? That would be, to me, that would be irresponsible. Now, of course, we didn't see it time and time again, but I would think that would be irresponsible of a company to do, is to bring somebody on knowing good and well that you don't have the freight to be able to, so then you got a lot of people just sitting. And, I do a lot of things, but if I'm going to be sitting, I'd rather be sitting at home, not waiting around for loads or getting little crap loads or moving equipment around, because that's not what I signed up for, to be honest with you. When I signed up, I came in here and I signed up to work, to run. And if I'm not running, let me go home. I can do some other stuff. Like there's other things that I could do. So next year, I'm going to go and get my passenger endorsement, because I don't want to get another ID this year. I've already paid the $25 extra to get the hazmat updated. So this year, I'm not doing that again. Like, that's just it's gonna be a no for me, just because I don't want to pay that money to get it. Like, that's 2 IDs, that's no. So I'd rather not deal with that. So we're gonna go ahead and get the heck on up out of here. Foresee them giving me any other loads today. I don't know, but we'll see, because normally they'll give me a load that'll take me until this morning to drop off, and then this morning they'll be like, okay, go ahead and bobtail home. Right. We don't have anything else, for you right now. So by this time, usually, depending on how long it takes to me to get in from that load that I picked up the day before, I typically will be going home and around or about this time, which has been kind of really shortening my check. But I get that, they haven't had the loads. But it looks like they had plenty of loads coming off the train if they had me to pick it up the way that they had me pick it up. So we'll see. And I think this was the train that was coming in last night when I was leaving out to go, you know, home for my 10 hour. But the good thing about this week is I only work one day out the week, and then I go on vacation. Or next week I work Sunday, and then I go on holiday for about a week. The kids' spring break is the first week of April, so I'll be out, which is cool with me. Like I said, I want to take every 3 months. I want to take some time off, just because, you know, trucking can get you burnt out, and it's, you know, it's an easy job, but because you run so much, your hours are inconsistent, you don't have a set schedule, so to speak, it burns you out. Like, I've been up 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning, you know, consistently throughout the week, which is not a bad thing, because I will prefer to go ahead and get it over with and get done. But there was one day that I was up at 3 o'clock in the morning, and I didn't finish until almost 8 o'clock at night with my split break, because the receiver took 4 hours to even unload me. So, you know, with that kind of situation like that, that's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot on your body, on your mental. So, and then not only that, you have to drive for everybody, because people are just so freaking reckless when it comes to, you know, the trucks and just traffic around. It's like, how are you so reckless with your own life? I understand that you don't care nothing about me, but with your own life, how can you reckless like that? Like, make it make sense. But, you know, it is what it is. Because hopefully by the time they hit this
right
corner,
at the stop sign.
there we go. Because I want to give them the space to be able to use my space over on this side. Because I know, honey, I'm already knowing. But you guys, I will get up with you when I go to deliver this, once we get to where we're going. All right?
Cause they know that you would never do the same for me. I wasn't looking for your secrets, they just came to me. And they contradicted everything you claim to be. I took you to the club and you hugged on somebody that I know. And I know them type of hugs. Same shit I do to women when I know I used to fuck. And I know they with they niggas, but they never brought it up. I'm down these days, down to do better, cause you know I done enough. You should lay it down, we'll talk about it when you up. She don't wanna go to sleep, she ain't. I wish that we can change places. Don't want no boo-boo faces. She got my heartbeat racing. They say time is. Don't go live no life without me, cause you mine still. And I don't wanna go unless you make me. Down on my knees, on me, they say time is. Tell that nigga you mine. Heard you been crying, I tried to lie. Girl, tell me you lied. Let me be that pussy up one more time. Let me be that pussy up one more time. I know that you feel for this. I know that you did not forget. So don't go to sleep. And she don't wanna go to sleep, she angry. I wish that we can change places. Don't want no boo-boo fancy. She got my heartbeat racing. They say time is. And I don't wanna go unless you make me. Lately I've been gone, I'm feeling crazy. Yeah, I'm from the bricks, we got a whole lot of bricks, you got a whole lot of tricks, and I wanna see what you do. They say time. I'm from the bricks, we got a whole lot of bricks, you got a whole lot of tricks, and I wanna see what you do. They say time. I'm from the bricks, we got a whole lot of bricks, you got a whole lot of tricks, and I wanna see what you do. I'm from the bricks, we got a whole lot of bricks, you got a whole lot of tricks, and I wanna see what you do.
Got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee. I had a thought. She be with this shit. She told me.
You a pull up at your spot, walk up on it.
Got a drop on this flexin' nigga. He from Tennessee. I had a thought. She be with this shit. She told me where he be. I say for sure. Baby, let me know if you wanna eat. She like, Vaughn, you already know. Just put your girl on fleek. I'm like, cool, I can do that, boo. What you want, some shoes? Jimmy Choo with a handbag too. Red up, baby, boo. She get the smile. She ain't used to this. She ain't used to shit. I'm just laughing. Could've been the way I move my lips. I be speeding. Could've been the driver. The way I push the whip. You a hoe. Could've been a bitch. The way you throw a bitch. But fuck that. Right back to the script. Cause this a major league. He got bricks. Plus his neck and icy. And it matches wrist. Now it's like 6. Told her hit his phone. Meet her in the whip. But he ain't go. But he ain't that slow. Say meet him at the stove. I'm like cool. Let him run his move. Do what he gon' do. Cause this the plot. Put him in a pot. Let it cook like stew. I grab my Glock. If it do a lot. But it's this you like no. We at the top. Yeah, we lost a lot. But that's just how it go. But check the scope. If y'all lose one more. That's 6 to 24. Let me focus. Can't be zoning out. He pulling up now. He double pop. He ain't getting out. He in that push to start. That new Porsche is built like a horse. Colors like a fork. He got a ring. I guess he ain't divorced. Wife probably a whore. Now she woke up. She strutting her stuff. This bitch thick as fuck. Got in the truck. Kissed him on his lip. He cupping up. Crouching like a tiger. Like Snoop off the white. A block on fire. So I
All right, you guys, I have delivered that load, and now I'm waiting to be pre-planned on another load. They planned me on a load, but once I got to the receipt or the shipper, they said that the load was not yet ready, and that load wouldn't be ready until tomorrow. So now I'm just waiting for them to get me something. They said they should have something soon, so we'll see what's going on with that. I don't need that. So now we're just waiting. This is actually supposed to be my, I'm going home today. They asked me if I wanted to go ahead and go home, or do I want to get another load. And I did tell them, hey, I don't have a problem with taking another load. However, I do have this trailer, so that means I would have to drive somewhere to drop off a trailer. So if I'm going to be somewhere to drop off a trailer, I might as well drop off the trailer and bobtail home. Like, I don't want to have to go work for free. So, yeah, we're just waiting. I'm on the on-ramp, waiting to, just to see, because I don't even know what direction I'm going to be going. As long as it's not something that's too far. I only have like 7 hours left on my clock as it is. So hopefully in the next 10 minutes or so they can get me something. Because this makes absolutely no sense, but we'll see. I'll keep you posted. Hello. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. I gotta take this trash out. Oh, I need to take this trash out. But yeah, we are back. We are just shutting down for the day. Of course, I'm still in the truck. It is 7:21 p.m. I am in Livonia, Georgia. Anywho, I still have some time on the clock, but I was getting hungry and I started getting a headache, so I pulled over because I hadn't ate all day. I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning, forgot that, or didn't realize that I set my ready time for 6 p.m. So I'm glad I didn't start my clock, because I was like, let me just wait, because then they usually don't, when I'm not on a load, they usually wait until around close, like 7:30, closer to 8 o'clock to give me a load, since that's the time that I selected to start. So I was like, let me just wait. 7:30 come around. It's usually about like 7:15-ish. 7:30 come around and I still don't see. So I said, let me check. And I look in and I see that my time was set for 6 p.m. So I changed it up real quick. I went out to the truck and started getting ready because I knew at some point by 8 o'clock they was going to have me a load. So I left this window open and all these little gnats or whatever the heck they are that flew up in my truck. This is so disgusting. I hate bugs. There's another one in here. I'm going to have to find some. There might be some more. I don't even know. I don't even know where it went. Ugh. But anywho, there, I got one. But there's another one in here. Like, God. But, I took the load out to Social Circle. I had a second load, but when I got there, the load was not ready. So they asked me if I wanted to go ahead and take another load, or do I want to just go ahead and go home? And I'm like, go ahead and run it. I'm going to be off next week, so I didn't have no issue. I went to the fuel station. It was a hot mess. It seemed like longer for me to get out the fuel station than it took for me to go get the load. Oh. So, because folks is just so inconsiderate. And then when I was leaving out, somebody was struggling with parking because he was trying to blindside back, I guess. I don't know what the hell that man was doing, to be honest with you. I don't even know. But another driver ended up getting out and helping him, which was cool. I'm grateful. I think the person next to him helped him. I guess he didn't want him hitting his truck, so he got out and helped. Then I drove on down here because it's not where I went to in South Carolina. It's not that far from the Georgia border. It's about like 30 miles or so, give or take. And it may not even be that much, because I know it's about like 12 miles from the border for the exit, and then it's another like, I don't know, 10-15 miles from there. So we'll just say 25-30 miles. So I picked it up. I ended up going to the wrong location because I don't know what my GPS sent me. It was on the same street. It was just up. So when I pulled up, she was like, what's your 6 number? I said, I don't have no 6 number. She was like, you got to have a 6 number. And she was like, well, what's the address? And I said, I think it's 101. She was like, oh, no, this is 401. And I was like, oh, okay. But it was cool because I deliver to that place often, too. So that's probably why. Ow. That thing getting on my nerves. That's probably why I went there, because I'm just natural. I go there often. So it was just, second nature for me to turn in there, because I go there often. That other location I've been to one other time. I don't really like that location because the way that you gotta park those trailers at an angle, and it's super tight, and then they don't, I don't know. I just don't like it. So then once I got done with that, I said, I have not ate all day. Mind you, it's 6 o'clock at that point, or close to 6. So it was like 5 something. I was like, I have not ate all day. By the time I make it home, it'll be 10 o'clock. I am not eating at no 10 o'clock. So I just pulled over. And since I pulled over, I'm going to just stop here for a moment. I'm going to take me a rest. And I might even take the whole 10. I don't know. It depends on how I feel. And then I'll go ahead and bring this in the morning. I'm not going to get up at... Well, I can still get up at 4 o'clock. And I still will be home by 8. So I could do that as well. So we'll see. I don't even know. But it's Friday tomorrow. So I don't know. But I'm about to get me some rest, y'all. I will catch y'all on the next one.
Good morning. It is currently 4:45. We are on our way to, I'm trying to put the Atlanta rail. We have to deliver this load from yesterday and then start my week. I hope everyone had a good morning. We are about to start our pre-trip. And then we're going to get on out of here.